Hello friends, welcome back to the vlog. We are now back home and we are having a nice cozy fall day, which feels so good. Like we were honestly craving being home and having routine and everything after our super long trip. Like this just is so nice. It's raining today. We see lots of like fall leaves here in Tahoe, not like right outside where we live because there's like only pine trees here, but driving through and stuff, like it was just fall feels. So we love that. I have fall jazz or autumn jazz playing on Pandora in the background, which if you guys have followed for a while, you know that is my all-time favorite to listen to during fall. Like I just love jazz so much. Here's the kid.
What's up guys? We're back.
We're back and we're better.
Back stateside. Feels good.
So good. We're gonna have like just a reset, getting into everything, getting cozy. I actually went and got my nails done today and I got a French tip with a little red heart, kind of like a darker red for fall. I don't know if you guys can see. They're really cute. I love them and I went a lot shorter. They were so long from our trip. I am so happy to be back with my water bottle. I obviously could have brought it to Europe, but you guys know if you've been to Europe, the vibe is just like not to drink that much water in Europe for some reason. We could totally change that, but we're just, it doesn't flow. We have our vitamins. We did take our vitamins on our trip like somewhat, but we want to be not very diligently. So we want to be better about that while we're here. We got our seed, our prebiotic, probiotic, JS Health, hair and energy. What are these gummies? Ashwagandha. Taking this Mary Ruth's liquid multivitamin. I don't like the way it tastes at all, so we use orange juice as a chaser. And we're like so happy to be home and cooking. So we're making one of those little viral like cottage cheese and mustard snack plates for lunch today, which we've actually never had. I know that we're like late to the party. Those have been viral for a while. So we're gonna try that out today.
This has been viral with the mustard?
Yeah, for a while. I was just like, I wasn't weirded out by it, but I just never.
I'm weirded out by it.
But we're like so excited to just cook and like eat. I don't know. I feel like whenever you come home from a trip, you're also like motivated to eat healthier because we just ate out so much. I don't like the way this tastes. I know it's really good for you. So just how I used to do my shots back in college.
You want to let them know what time you were up and out this morning?
That chaser method works really well.
You like it?
I really don't think I've taken a shot since college, but like that works. I was up I was up at a modest
You're bad.
4 a.m. It's kind of modest.
We went to bed at midnight too because we didn't get home till midnight after all the travel. You got 4 hours of sleep.
But I slept a lot on the plane rides. And I actually like the jet lag coming back to the States because then I just wake up super early. 4 is a little aggressive because it's kind of like spooky out at 4. Like it's dark for so much longer. I would be super down with like a 5:30 or 6, which isn't that far. Like normally when I'm not jet lagged, I'll wake up between 6:30 and 7 every day. But like a 6 or a 5:30 is really nice. And
5:30 is nice.
I'll have that for a little while from jet lag, but then I'll start pushing it for how late we stay up, and then I'll get back to like a 6:37. But yeah, we're just like, we're ready to reset, to be cozy, to like have routine, have home. That was way too long.
The holidays are gonna be here before we know it too.
Yeah, we're gonna start getting ready for the holidays. Yeah, we were kind of craving like doing all the cute cozy fall stuff while we were away too, like all the American stuff. I don't know, going to a pumpkin patch, carving pumpkins, decorating. We don't have a porch really, but
we kind of do.
Yeah, but not like,
not a display.
People do like these crazy fall porches now.
How about
I don't know
that?
if you've seen that.
That's like a southern thing though, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I mean, California we go hard though too.
Maybe like Midwestish.
Just depends on your neighborhood, I think too. you know.
And like the fall leaves here and getting warm drinks and like making soup. I just want to do all that.
Oh, yeah, we had our like first warm drinks. Well, besides the trip, we had warm drinks.
Watching football.
Like a couple warm drinks on the trip. We had warm drinks this morning. It's cold here. It's like 40. It was like actually this morning when we woke up, it was like 35.
Yeah. I love it. We just want to like be cozy. We're never taking a 6-week trip again. I mean, like we love traveling and we're so grateful and it was really fun, but like it was too long for us. Like we found our preference is short travel. I miss my Stairmaster, to be honest.
Really? That's cool. Yeah, dude.
Like Pilates and just like exercising all the time. I don't know. I'm ready.
I know. My body feels weak. I need to get back into it. But I don't know when we're going to really get back into it.
We do have like a little trip.
And
we have a few little trips coming up.
So much to do the next week.
I know. But like if you wake up at 4 a.m.
We should go to the gym. I mean, you can always make time for the gym. It's something that you have to always remember. You know?
What is that? Is there something on the curtain or is it mine?
Around the left one?
Yeah.
It's like one of those little...
Okay. I'm always looking for spiders.
Literally, you are a spider queen.
Alright, let's try the spiral stack plate. I'm also just so happy to be back with my closet and all my clothes and shoes and stuff. Like, packing for that long was so hard. I didn't have like as much as I would like. So had plenty, but I just miss my clothes.
It's funny to come back to all your old, or not your old stuff, but just your stuff.
Yeah.
And be like, oh yeah, I have that.
I know.
All right, what are you doing? I'm doing the asparagus first.
Okay, I'm going in with the carrot. It's kind of hard to...
Tastes like mustard. A crunchy thing covered in mustard.
Do you like it?
Yeah, I like it. How about you?
I like it. It tastes like fresh and light. It's a good like post-travel. I don't understand how you... Oh, that was actually it's good. I love watching the videos of it because people are just like
crunching. Look at the size of this carrot. Here we go.
Give them a nice crunch with that carrot. I don't understand how to get this on here.
Yeah.
It's not as like groundbreaking as I thought it would be, but I do like it.
It's literally just mustard on a carrot.
I kind of thought it was gonna like unlock some culinary like flavor palette. That was unexpected, but
I think my favorite one's the asparagus.
Okay, we're in our healthy reset era.
Oh, good.
It was kind of fun to eat.
Yeah, it is.
What do you rate it?
Like a 7.
Agreed.
6.8.
Let us know if there's another combo we should try. This man just said he missed the dishes. What a dream, man.
I miss the dishes.
He loves doing dishes.
Gotta get back in the groove a little bit though. You know, first it's like when you get back in the gym after 6 weeks. You know, you're like a little just rusty.
Just gotta
quite
dive
washing
in.
them right.
Uh-huh.
You gotta just get in the groove. Watch them how they're supposed to be washed.
Love that. One of the things we were absolutely most excited to come home to, which I feel like is so relatable, probably everyone feels like this when they're coming home from a trip, is just our bed. We missed it so much. There's nothing like sleeping in your own bed. So we just made our bed with fresh sheets. Oh my gosh, a thing of beauty. Okay, so if you followed our channel for a while, you guys know that we love Brooklinen. We have used their bedding for literally years. I don't even know how long. The Luxe Sateen is our favorite. We love it. I think the color is called Cream, and they just feel so smooth and they're perfect for year-round comfort. We also use them on our pillowcases. The bedding that we just changed this out for, the other stripes, was also Brooklinen. I'm telling you guys, we are huge stans. I love this little detail of the stripes. These pillowcases have that. This is the Cream Luxe Sateen, and then our comforter is also the little pinstripe, and I think it is so perfect. It's the like tiniest little detail, but it adds just enough. If you guys know us, you also know that we love like a layered look to our bed, and we love bed styling. So we have these two quilts that we added. These are also from Brooklinen. Love this like waffle material. And then this one is this really beautiful kind of like forest green color. I'm not sure if you guys can tell on camera just how beautiful that color is, but these are both perfect to have on the bed as it starts to get colder. We love just having like accessible, ready to use layers to make it a little bit warmer at night, and it also looks so beautiful for styling, so we love that. We have literally used Brooklinen for 4, maybe 5 years. We are so hooked. We got our friends and family hooked as well. They feel so luxurious and comfortable, really great quality, and you can mix and match, which is what we did here. You can add all the different patterns and textures and everything. We love the Luxe Sateen. That is our all-time favorite. Highly recommend. If you guys want 15% off, you can shop through the link below in the description box, and also when you bundle you save more, which is what we did here. Highly recommend. This is also like such a good gift to give during the holiday season, so I can't stress enough how much we love Brooklinen. If you guys have not tried them out, now's the time, and we're just so happy to be back with our beautiful bed. Okay, it feels so nice that our bed is made and it's fresh, and we just are so excited to be sleeping in our own bed. We still have like a little ways to go on our bedroom. I'm thinking about wallpapering this back wall. The last 2 like beddings that we used have had stripes in them, so I think stripes would be too much, but maybe some like ditzy, maybe floral, I don't know, some kind of print I think would be really fun. I also think that these lamps don't really match our nightstands. They're a little, we got like really big nightstands so that we could fit a lot of clothes in them, and I feel like they're a little too undersized. I might look for different lamps or even do some in the wall, like sconces on the wallpaper. I think would be really cute. And then our bed is a king, so it's kind of like really large in this room, which is so comfortable, but I'm thinking just like one really small piece of art in the middle would be really pretty over the wallpaper instead of like more big things. Since like the bed and the nightstands are really big, I kind of want some small things, but I know I was just saying those lamps are too small, but it's like the right small thing, you know? So we still have a lot of decorating to do. We're excited, but this looks so nice right now, like just stoked on our bed. Okay, we're back in our homemaker era. I ordered this lamp a while ago that I'm so excited about. It finally came. It's actually the same brand as this lamp. They're both from Etsy. I think the brand's called Doozy, and I just love the like fun feel of them. I'm gonna put it right here, I think. So we thrifted this, we call it the cowboy lamp. Clayton loves it and he wishes that it could stay here, but I said, okay, I'll let it stay there for like, I don't know, we did like, I think it was on a vlog actually. I was like, okay, it could stay there for until this day or whatever. And I was like, if I still feel like it doesn't go, we have to change it. We made a bet. So I just feel like it doesn't go there. I can't remember the reasoning why, but I think maybe it's just a little, I want something less rustic right there and something a little bit more like playful and colorful to just tie in things, because like we have this vintage table and then the rock and everything, but I wanted something that was like a little bit more poppy to tie in like the colors in the books. Like I love all these like little bits of color here, so I just wanted something a little bit more fun and flirty and modern and not as like rustic looking right there, I guess. I don't know. So we'll find a different place for Clayton's cowboy lamp. I mean, it is our cowboy lamp. We loved it, but now it's become his because he loves it more than me, I guess. But I think she's gonna be really cute, so let's see how it goes. Okay, also a background on why I made that executive decision is I like love decorating so much. It's like such a passion of mine, and I'm also kind of like anal about certain things about it. So I feel like that lamp, when I look at it, it feels like it's not right there to me, and it like bothers me a little bit. So I'm like, I gotta change it. And Clayton likes that lamp and everything, and he also likes decorating as well, but not as much as me. Like, he doesn't care as much as I do. So if I'm like, I can't like look at that lamp there anymore, it's like, we don't pick that battle, because it's like, he doesn't care that much. It's just kind of like a joke between us. But to me, I'm like, oh, that lamp is like starting to bother me there. So I'm just a little bit cuckoo like that. And he doesn't really care that much. So don't worry if you were worried. How are you feeling about this hot new bombshell that came into the villa?
This lamp?
Yeah.
That's good.
She might knock out your cowboy. We'll find a different spot for him.
Maybe the entryway.
Yeah, that'd be cute. This packaging is insane. Please, like, what are they trying to prevent? Cuteness. All right, here comes the swap. You like it, babe? Yay. Okay, that is so cute. I need to hide that cord because that is now bothering me. We'll just like tape it to that back part, but I feel like that just added exactly what I needed. Oh my God, I love it. Now that we are home and thriving and resetting and being like comfy, cozy, all the good stuff, I'm actually going to, I did a few, I think I already showed you guys my nails in this vlog. So I got my nails on lock, and then I have a few more appointments. I'm going to get my eyebrows done today, which I'm so excited for. I've said this before, I think, but in my opinion, a like beauty treatment or beauty day that is my favorite, that I feel like makes the biggest difference in my life, is literally getting my brows done. So I'm so excited for this. I found a really great girl here in Reno. Her name is Lucy. I'll put her info here if you guys are in this area. She is amazing. She tints them, waxes them, and laminates them, which is what I like to do. And I also like to shave wax the tail of my brow off, which is very controversial because a lot of people think it looks crazy, and maybe it does, and maybe I have eyebrow blindness, which I have definitely had before, but I love it. I feel like it just like lifts the face, and I have a very long tail, so I just like to trim it off, and she's down to do that, so I love her. But also, if you're in OC, my brow girl there, Britt, is so good. I adore her, so I just feel really lucky that I have a person in each place that I really like, because I feel like brows are so specific. So I'll put both of their handles for you guys if you're looking for anyone. But I'm really excited to go do that, and before we go do that, we're picking up a little bit of lunch. And if you've watched my Reno vlogs before, you guys know, you know what I'm about to say, you know where I'm at. Well, I was just in the car filming a nail transition TikTok actually, but Clayton is inside grabbing our sandwiches from the iconic, beloved Porta Subs. So I just feel so happy and excited to have this. Like, this is my comfort meal. And also, I might sound sick and stuffy. It's just literally anytime I'm in Reno or Tahoe, my nose is stuffy. Like, I'm just allergic to something in the air here, so that's what it is. But when he comes back with the sandwiches, I'll show you guys my order and tell you it. I feel like I've done that before, but I'm always here for the Porta Subs spam, so just really stoked on that. Dun, 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 dun. He's got the goods.
The good goods.
Good goods. I'm so excited.
I just can't hide it.
Okay, guys. Alright, I'm gonna share the order.
Here you can move it. I gotta drive you there.
I'm running late to the brow.
El Ordero.
Okay. A number 6 at Porta Subs has been that girl for me for my whole life. A number 6 on wheat, which is a vegetarian sandwich. I would never order wheat bread literally at any other sandwich place in the entire world. But at Porta Subs, you just have to trust me on this one. It's the move. It's not even gonna look that good. She doesn't show as well as she tastes, okay? But like, this is my favorite sandwich anywhere. at this beauty. Is this beautiful to you guys, or like do I have a filter on my eyes for porcelains? I think it's cute and gorgeous no matter what.
Wow.
She's beautiful.
I mean, it's
though.
beautiful.
Okay, so the mayo mustard that they use there is already mixed, which is the biggest game changer ever. And other places in Reno do that as well. I have not had a sandwich literally anywhere else in the world where they do that, and I don't know why, because it is the best thing ever. Shredded lettuce, thinly sliced red onion, pickles, salt.
Not pickles.
I mean, not pickles, olives is what I meant to say, black olives, which a lot of places also don't have. Salt, pepper, and oregano. A lot of places don't have that either, and it's so good. Oil and vinegar, and then super like thin, papery thin sliced cheese. And the kind of cheeses that I get on it is provolone, smoky cheddar, and pepper jack. And this is just the best thing on earth for me. It's like so refreshing.
Delish. Oh, look at it. Everybody's voting. Look at that line.
Oh my god. Oh yeah. Okay, so if you find yourselves in Reno, Las Vegas Airport, or anywhere else where there's a porcelain nearby, have one for us. And I have one more pro tip for you guys if you want to eat it the way that I do. I love like making bites for people, so if you guys allow me to make this bite for you. Virtually, but just follow along. Wow. Oh my gosh, you guys are on your nose. Picked out. What is that called?
Snotter.
Or triple chowder. Have you guys ever played that game? Pigs or whatever. Anyways, baked Lay's barbecue chips. They have to be the baked ones, not the normal ones. You're gonna insert that to the sandwich. Like that, for a little crunch. Okay.
Love it.
That's me.
I think it'd be good with the sun chips.
Sun chips are bomb. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Guys, I am out of the brow appointment, and we're about to like shoot some pictures, so I just tried to touch up my makeup a little bit. Obviously it gets a little messed up like when you get your brows done, because they just like clean my face off and wax it and everything. So sorry if it looks a little crazy, but I love the way that Lucy does my brows. She is so good. Like I mentioned, if you guys are in Reno and you need a brow person, I'm looking at my makeup on the camera. I need to like fix it more. See? She does such a good job. I'm so happy. I shaved the tail off, waxed the tail off a little bit, as I mentioned, and it's looking a little patchy. Tinted them a medium brown. Last time I did like a light brown, but I told her, I was like, I like my brown really dark. Like, it's okay. Like, I know it seems extreme or whatever, but I am good with them being super dark. So she was like, okay, you want to go a little bit darker this time? So we did a medium brown, and I honestly love a dark brow. So I'm so happy with them. And when I get my brows laminated, they just are so much like thicker and fuller than before I get them laminated, which is crazy to me. I'm like, I had thin brows when I went in there, and then I waxed them, and they're somehow like thicker now. So good morning. Wow, I'm so shiny in this parking garage. My nose is running. We are at the airport this morning. We are headed for a quick trip to LA. I am going for a secret project for work that I can't tell you guys about yet, but I'm super excited. So stay tuned. And we're gonna go check in on the house down there, the remodel. I actually might not be able to go and do that because I might be tied up, but Clayton, I think, will for sure have time to go check out the house, and we can fill you guys in. And I'm also gonna get my hair done while I'm down there. So I'm gonna go see my girl Aubrey. I'm not even sure what I'm doing yet, but that's what's on the agenda. So it's like less than 48 hours that we're gonna be there. Gonna work on the secret project, check in on the house, get my hair done. So there's There'll be lots of exciting updates.
Jam-packed.
California, and I'm about to head into my hair appointment with Aubrey. I think I'm going to, I honestly really like my hair color right now, but you know, I love change, so I'm thinking, whoops, we're showing this crazy. I'm thinking of going a little bit darker, maybe like a darker root, and doing more lowlights throughout, but then still keeping like money pieces in the front. I always like those, and maybe still some highlights. I don't know, I'm just kind of all over the place. I like to go lighter, I like to go darker, so I think I'm gonna do a little bit of both today. We'll see how it turns out.
Okay, just dropped Delaney off at her hair appointment and picked up our favorite drinks down here in Orange County at Kit. Got Delaney the strawberry matcha, got an iced latte. I'm gonna go drop that off to her, and then while she's getting her hair done, I'm gonna go stop by the house down here and check in on the construction, because it's been a while since we've been there. It is getting close and we are progressing, so we're stoked to see the progress. Delaney and I did actually stop by there this morning. Right when we got down here, we just went straight there. Wanted to check it out because it was the only chance Delaney would get to see the house over the next 24 hours or so that we're down here. So we did get to go see it very briefly, but I'm gonna go back and start really checking out the details, making sure our contractor's got everything in place and everything how we want it. So I'll show you guys some of the stuff that's going on, some of the progress, but it's pretty exciting. So I'll take you guys down there.
Hey, I'm in the chair. My hair is so long. They got a little makeover in here and it looks so cute. I love this little salon. All right, we're gonna do a darker root and a chunky money piece. And I think that's it. Pull low lights throughout the bottom, so I'm mostly just going darker. Excited to see how that goes. This is me before I went darker. Okay, I don't have to go over the bowl. It's mostly just dark colored. Clayton brought me a matcha. Whatever my makeup looks like under it, it always gets, it's not that messed up. It always gets messed up, but I feel like it's worth doing my makeup at the hair salon because it makes me feel like cuter when I'm just staring at myself in the mirror all day. Yes. Nice and dark.
Up in the house. I'll show you guys some of the biggest updates. First off is our beautiful ceiling is now painted white, and it just opens up the space so much. It makes it feel 2 times taller than it used to, brightens it up. We also used to have skylights here that we just decided to cover up because it was getting too hot in the house, too much heat. So we like the look. It makes it feel more complete with the ceiling completely covered. So that looks really great. We also got all of our new windows in. These are Geldwin, if you guys are curious. Really good brand. We did French casements throughout most of the house. So they're the push-out style. Love the look. Turned out really nice. Our big doors are new as well. Obviously we're still finishing up the trim and stuff around it. But yeah, looking back towards the house, it looks so good. The ceiling painted. It's coming along really good. Got all new windows in our dining room area. This used to be like 2 windows. Now it's just 1 giant window with the panes. And these are all new windows along this wall as well. All French casements. We got new tile installed. The green marble and the white marble in here, they're just covered right now. So that's installed. Can't wait to see what that looks like uncovered. Gonna be, I'm sure, beautiful in here. The upstairs bedrooms also got painted. The ceiling's painted. Looks so good. This was Delaney's old closet room. And the ceiling used to be dark. It was actually always really dark in here. And I swear just immediately painting the ceiling brightens it up. New windows in here as well. They look so good. Push outs. Our old bedroom just has the new windows. Everything else is pretty much still the same. We did paint the ceiling the same color as the others. The walls still need paint. As you can see, the primer is still showing through. Looks so good though, it's really coming along. We gotta decide what we're gonna do with the fireplace, what kind of mantle we wanna build. But that's gonna look nice. As you guys know, we built this arch right here. This railing has been put in as well, which goes downstairs, and it looks so cool. I feel like that adds such a nice little effect. I think we're gonna do like a big piece of art there with the art light above it. So that's gonna look so pretty. Really rounded out. Ties in with the railing in the kitchen. Okay, going to pick up Delaney from her hair appointment. So as you guys saw, like it's not the craziest developments at the house. It's been a lot of, you know, grinding work, just all the unpretty stuff, but now we're starting to get to the finishes, and even like some of the finishes that are done are covered up to be protected, so we couldn't see the tile in the kitchen, stuff like that. Also, once there's more finishes to be seen, like it's just going to be a lot like, okay, here's the changes, and also when it's not like such a construction zone. But it's super exciting, and Delaney, like I said, Delaney saw it this morning, so when I pick her up, got to get her take on how it's coming along, and it's just exciting. It's really exciting. It's such a dream house for us, and it's going to be beautiful, so can't wait.
Hello.
Hi. Wow, looks so good.
You like it?
Some more darkness.
Yeah.
Wow, looks so good. I love it. Cutie.
This is the new hair. I love it. It's very like, I feel like it's caramely.
It is, yeah.
Like toffee or something.
It's a really nice hue. I like it a lot. Looks so good.
Thank you. Aubrey crushed it per usual. I've been going to Aubrey, like I always tell this in my hair vlogs, but I'm a hairdresser hoe. I'm not faithful to my hairdressers. I like to bop around. But I have gone to Aubrey like over the years for I think like 6 or 7 years.
Probably like 7 years now.
Yeah, she's so talented. I love her. I love every hairstylist that I've ever been to. I always mention that because it's like, I feel like there maybe used to be more of a taboo to like stick to one hairdresser. Like I remember growing up, my mom would like break up with her hairdresser before, and it was like a big deal. Like she would like bring them a bottle of wine or like a gift or something and be like, I don't know, it was like a thing. Like I literally remember my mom doing that, so maybe that was where I got that idea. I don't know if that's a thing or not.
My mom's been going to the same hairdresser for what, like 15 years?
At least.
Or maybe even more.
Probably more, because as long as we've been together, which is 11 years, I think way longer than that.
I think she started going to her maybe when I was in middle school.
Probably like 20 years.
Yeah, maybe like 20 years.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And like I will probably go to Aubrey forever too. She's like my most consistent hairdresser, but if she's ever like can't get me in, or when she had her babies or whatever, I've gone to like other people, and through like Instagram and social media and stuff, I've met people who are like, I would love to do your hair, and they're like super talented, and I love to like see everyone's sort of like art on hair. So that's a little spiel on that. I don't know. Tell me what you guys think about the hairdresser. Like, are you supposed to just like only ever go to one, or is it like taboo, whatever? Last time I got my hair done, I went to my mom's girl actually in Reno. Her name was Sarah, and she was really great too. So I don't know. But anyways, this is the hair. This is the color. Give you guys a good look. We did a deeper, darker root. So we dyed the roots, whole top part, like a darker color, and it's like a warm sort of caramely, like deep, it's like a blonde, I guess. And then I kind of already mentioned, but at the salon, but we did the face framing money pieces, so she like highlighted all throughout here and made this like nice and chunky, how I love it. She's so good at blow drying too. It's like insane. My hair's so long. Look at this.
It's so long. It's
especially because when she blow dries it, she gets my root like really straight, which I don't do because it's hard.
Damn, that is really long.
Right?
Grown out.
And then we pulled the low lights down. So my hair, I don't know if you guys can tell in this or not, because I feel like it's really like subtle and natural whenever Aubrey does it. So it's not like, doesn't look like a huge drastic change, but it is darker. So we like pulled the low lights throughout. So technically it's like darker everywhere except for right here. And I love it.
Okay, also we got to get Delaney's 2 cents on the house updates from this morning. Like I said, she went with me this morning before we vlogged, or before I vlogged.
Yes.
So she saw it all too. What do you think?
It looks so good. I'm so excited. I think just like seeing the lighter colors, like the lighter ceiling is just the biggest difference. And it just is like open and airy, and it makes me like really, really excited for when it's gonna be done and when we can move in there and decorate and stuff. It just feels like completely different, and I'm so excited for it. I am like, when is it gonna be done? Which I don't know. Construction just takes forever.
I know, and we're trying to be relaxed about this, but then at a certain point we do need to be like aggressive about it. Yeah, you know. And so all we can do at this point is I need to just drive the ordering of the materials. Yeah. And then, like, if I get the materials ordered, there'll be nothing holding them back now at this point. Okay. It's just material delivery.
And you're supposed to order them?
Well, I need to finish out with the cabinet guy.
Yeah. What do you have to order?
A tile I need to order, but it's in stock. Okay. Cabinets, tile, countertops. Appliances. Those are all in stock. I already looked. Okay. I mean, it's all there, right? But it needs to... Yeah. Like, the cabinets are the biggest point at this part, and that's always how it goes. Yeah. And then countertops. Clayton
is really good at like all the construction stuff that we've ever done, because his like professional background was in construction. He likes that stuff. He like grew up around construction too. Yeah. And he's really good at sort of like managing all that. Like he talks to the contractors every day. Like for Tahoe he did too. He's like super on it, like measures things, double checks things. You like catch people all the time, if you were gonna like do this, and it's just like, if someone is not into construction or doesn't know that, I don't understand what they do. I know. Like if it was just me, everything would be ruined, because people like, you're just so good at like double checking and like being on it and stuff. So literally thank God for you, because I don't know what would happen.
No, it's crazy just like how much attention to detail there is.
Yeah. And just like having one more set of eyes and someone who like cares about the project so much, I feel like is really good. So he's always busy doing that, which is amazing. Double checking things, having things moved, whatever, because that's something that we learned in construction is, you know, you'll like have a plan and then they won't like do everything exactly. Like things just get mixed up or messed up, which is totally normal and like human error, but you have to go like check on these things and be like, actually this outlet is supposed to be here, or like this drawer could be 2 inches bigger or whatever. Like there's so many little things like that, which is crazy. If anyone watching has done a remodel, you know what that's like.
And but at a certain point too, you have to let some things go. Like there's things at our Tahoe house that I'm just like, well, I wish that would be different, but you know, you can't do it all.
You are a little bit of a hyper fixator.
Well, yeah, but if that's because I know that it could be different. I know. Like if you don't notice things as much because you don't know it can be different. Right. But I do, and I'm like, well, that could have looked better if we did that, or that could have. Well, I don't know why he didn't do that. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah, it's hard. I'm pretty good at letting it go because I don't know any different. Yeah. Like the windows in Tahoe, I'm like, oh, I wish they were.
They were not supposed to be that color, and they were not supposed to be that color.
Yeah, but like I said that like 2 times, and then I never thought about it again.
Yeah, the squares are the color. Both,
yeah.
That's good. Yeah, I still think about them.
See,
I still look at them every day, and I'm like, damn it.
No, but I'm excited. The paint color on the ceiling looks really good, which is our all over paint color, right?
Yeah.
Which I'm really happy with, because paint is kind of like the scariest thing. We're not obsessed with the color that we used for paint in Tahoe, and that sucks a little bit, but we are also kind of over that.
I think this one's gonna be better.
Yeah. The new windows look so nice. Yep. I'm really excited about that. It's gonna make it feel so much nicer in there. Kitchen is just like a blank slate right now, which is kind of sad. I can't wait.
I know we didn't get to see the tile. It was underneath that.
Oh yeah. Oh my god, we should have looked at it. I didn't even think of that.
Well, but then we have to rip up their stuff.
Yeah, I hate to do that.
Yeah, that's what I was telling them. It's just like, I showed him it, but it's like everything's the pretty stuff's covered already. Yeah. And then all you're seeing is paint. And
I swear, like remodels are not that fun or exciting in the phase of them. It's like for me anyways. I just like seeing the
It'll be
results.
nice. Yeah, the biggest thing is like when the cabinets go in and stuff like that. Especially like for this project.
Yeah,
I mean, like
but the windows.
When you're building a
It's a
brand
big
new
deal.
house, like that's exciting because there's like
Nothing existed.
Nothing existed, so you're seeing framing and
Yeah.
yeah.
No, it's fun stuff, but I just can't wait for it to be. And then we'd like to decorate, which is gonna be so fun and exciting.
I know.
So it's coming along, guys. I wish it was coming along faster, but that is the nature of remodels. Like you wish everything was faster, and everything takes a long time.
Forever.